The Department of Justice and the United States Department of Homeland Security have both been warning repeatedly and, of course, closely monitoring the threats that election workers across the country have suffered as a result of the psychotic supporters of Donald Trump that have been threatening them ever since the 2020 election. Now, it's no secret that Donald Trump is obviously still lying about the results of that 2020 election. And the more he continues to do that, the more his crazed followers begin to lash out at election workers, right? Like, I'm not talking about elected officials who oversee elections. I'm not talking about just secretaries of state. I am talking about just the average, everyday, workaday people who go around and they collect ballots from drop boxes. They tabulate the ballots after the election is over. A lot of these people, by the way, are volunteers. They're not all in paid positions. And regardless of whether those people are Republicans or Democrats or independents, the Trump supporters have been threatening to kill them for nearly 3 years now. And it got so bad that, according to a story from NPR, one election worker said that they actually had their home address posted online, because there are message boards, by the way, where these crazed Trump supporters will try to out these election workers in areas where they think the election was stolen from Trump, even if Trump ended up winning that area. Because that's what happened in this instance, where the election worker says their address was posted online. A crazed, psychotic Trump supporter showed up at their home and poisoned their dog. Poisoned their dog. Now, the worker says that the dog did survive, just barely. It was a long road to recovery, so the dog survived. But we're dealing with people that are genuinely mentally unwell. So unwell that they should not be in the general population right now, because they are a threat to other human beings in this country, to law-abiding citizens. They are willing to kill. They are willing to maim. They are willing to do whatever it takes to install Donald Trump as a dictator here in the United States. If they've got to send a death threat to a person, and by the way, this piece from NPR, they talked to dozens of election workers across the United States. Some of them, by the way, have now reported, like, I have to carry a weapon. I have to carry a gun with me when I go to work counting ballots because of the fear, because of the threats we have received. Many of them have said we've had to move because we've had our home addresses posted online. We've had our pictures. These people have put targets on us. And of course, our pets. But these people need to be removed from polite society. They need to be taken into custody, not thrown in jail, but put under the supervision of mental health experts who can work on deprogramming these people. Because if we do nothing, then yeah, these people are lost. Some of them already are. But some of them can be helped, right? We can deprogram these people from the Trump cult, but it takes professionals to do that. And the worst part of this story is, even after nearly 3 years of threats and abuse and attacks in some instances, the Department of Homeland Security says things are only going to get worse leading into 2024. They're going to get worse. Not they could get worse. They might get worse. They will. And the biggest reason for that is because you still have people like Donald Trump. You have his allies. You got Carrie Lake spreading false stories about these election workers. And every time they do that, every tweet they send out, every interview they do, it may seem harmless. It may just seem stupid, like they're living in an alternative reality. But the truth is, every time they say these things, those psychotic supporters out there across the country take it as marching orders. And that is putting people's lives in danger. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.